We got Bob here with Blackmagic, and I always say NAB is better when we got new cameras from Blackmagic. This is, when I seen this, my trip was already booked, but I felt so much better about what I spent on my flight tickets when I seen this from Blackmagic. And I watched the whole thing. I think I was driving while I was watching it, but we won't talk about that. Bob's gonna tell us about the PYXIS and what we need to know about it.
Sure. So this is our new PYXIS digital camera. It's a 6K full frame sensor. You can shoot open gate 3.2. It's available in 3 different mounts. So you can get the L mount, the EF mount, or the PL mount. Because of the box design, you can obviously rig it any way you want. We even have an optional Rosette plate on the side that you can start using the rigging. And all the rigging guys that are already like, all right, we're ready. We're going to come out with some new stuff. So one of the things that you can use from us is our new EVF. So this is our new C EVF that has a locking connector for Usbc, and then you can put it on an arm. You can do whatever you want in terms of moving it around, which I know a lot of people like. It does have a monitor here in the front, but that's to use the Blackmagic. You know, you can use the operating system, so it's very familiar and looks like every other camera that Blackmagic has. But you can also, you know, use it as a monitor. You can use it for reference, for you know, focus, and all the usual things that we have. But obviously, if you want to mount another monitor, you can do that too. The thing is, it records on CF Express here. We have some 2 CF Express slots in the back that you can record. You can also mount a USB-C drive, and we have a little companion so you can, you know, lock it to the side here, and with an SSD. We also have the ability to use Ethernet to move the files off or stream the files to our Blackmagic cloud service, so you can record Blackmagic RAW and Proxies at the same time and move either or both. So it's, you know, got the full workflow that we've introduced recently, and the USB port, as I said, you can turn that into you know, tether your cell phone, and you know, it just has a lot of different things that you can do with this camera, and but it takes advantage of that full frame sensor that we put in the Blackmagic Cinema Camera 6K full frame, right? So it's the same one, but you're talking about wide dynamic range. That's 13 stops of dynamic range, but it also has dual native ISO of 400 and 3200, all the way up to 25,600. So good low light performance, right? So yeah, this is something that people have been asking for, and I feel like we over-delivered a little bit, which is great, because that's what you want to do. You want to surprise them with some things, and that's what we did here. And we can't wait to get these out. They're $3,000 to $29.95 in either of the 3 mounts, and we hope to have these shipping in June.
As far as internals, is it pretty much the same as the 6K Cinema, or is it a little added, a little more?
Right, so it's the same sensor, right? It just has that different body, obviously. So yeah, it is the same sensor. Now there's 2 drives that you can have on it, because you have a little bit different footprint that you're accommodating. So, but in terms of that, and you're gonna be able to match perfectly because the same sensor, it's just different form factor. That's more of a handheld, and this is more of the riggable.
Right.
Can't wait to see some of these.
What about audio?
Yep. We have the ability, there's a microphone and headphone jack in the back, and then there's a mini XLR in the front to get audio in, plus it has some built onboard microphones too.
Okay. How bright is the screen? Do you know by any chance?
Yeah, I think that's the 1500 nit. Yeah.
Okay. And these, you said these will be available?
Yeah, they'll start shipping the end of June, July, that time frame.
What's the price for the eyepiece?
Yeah, that's, I think it's $16.95.
Okay. I love it. I was, you know, the thing I like about Blackmagic is they listen. They listen to what people want, and they give us what we ask for.
You know, and at the show, it's great because we bring a lot of the engineers so they can see the reaction, they can hear feedback, you know, they kind of confirm what we did do and maybe what we do in the future, those kind of things, and that's all part of it. And of course, you get DaVinci Resolve studio license with it. You know, the new 19 goes perfectly with it.
Let me ask you about recording codecs. I'm a B-RAW type of guy, but do you have any other MP4, ProRes, anything else?
So it's B-RAW as well as the H.264 Proxies.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And you can do both at the same time?
Both at the same time. And move them off the camera, you know, through the 10 gig Ethernet port or a USB cell phone attachment.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And you say, right around summer, we should expect them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time with this one.
Hey, my pleasure.
Thank you.